What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be my reaction to this preview of the PMDG 777. I did a live reaction on stream. We went ahead and did a deep dive of all the little Easter eggs that could be possibly shown in this video. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and we'll be streaming on Monday, April 15th at 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we'll be flying the Hawaiian Airlines inaugural 787 flight from Honolulu to San Francisco. I hope to see you there, and have a good one. Okay, the way that, again, this could be just a sim thing, but the way that the light kind of reflects off the fog is really nice.
Begin refueling in a moment.
Is that new? I don't really use ground services for PMDG. I feel like that's new. I knew that the pushback, you get voice, but now you get here, it says Roger that we'll begin refueling in a moment. So that's the ground crew telling the pilot we're about to refuel, I think. So I think that's kind of like a new feature with the PMDG ground services, is there's communication with fueling. So I wonder what else has communication besides the pushback. So it's pretty cool how you could request the fueling truck and there's like an interaction to it instead of just hitting start and stop for the refueling. Let's go ahead and zoom in here a little bit. So ground service vehicles, I wonder if that's the new menu right here. Checklist, possibly. But as you see, ground services, would that be in a new menu, or is that still part of one of the older menus? Let's go ahead and look here. So we could have 1, 2, 3, 4 stairs. Okay. We got a refueling truck. We have a water truck, a lavatory truck, 2 cargo loaders, 1 bag loader right here, and a cleaning truck and 2 catering truck. Yeah, so this could be the new tab. So it says auto cruise sim rate, local time. Interesting. Okay, all vehicles reset, release all vehicles. So that's cool. You could just do them all at once. Individual vehicles, pretty standard, I would say. So instead of this being in the FMC, now it's its own menu in the EFB, which is really good. So you don't have to keep flipping through pages in the MCDU or the FMC to get through the doors and the services. So we got ground connections, ground service vehicles, door management, automated ground ops. That's interesting. Automated ground ops. So is this the PMDG version of GSX integration, or is it automatic ground ops with their own ground services? I wonder if that would be a thing. So I think automated ground ops, I want it to be the GSX integration that Phoenix has, but I have a feeling that it's just going to be automatic integration for the PMDG vehicles. So for example, instead of GSX catering and then GSX boarding and then GSX fueling and stuff, it's going to be all PMDG stuff, you know? So when you hit automated, I wonder if it's going to send PMDG cater trucks, and then after the cater trucks are done, it's going to be PMDG loading vehicles for the baggage and boarding, and it's going to be GSX refueling instead of it being, or PMDG refueling instead of it being a GSX refueler. So I wonder if the automated ground ops is going to be PMDG stuff, or if it's going to be GSX stuff. My guess is going to be it's going to be PMDG stuff. Which sucks because I would rather have it be automated for GSX, but we'll see. And then ground maintenance. So yeah, it looks like this is kind of replacing or supplementing, I guess, the FMC menus for the doors and stuff. Okay, this confirms it. Secret project, the Dream Lifter. Okay, so this is cool. They have all the services. I like how the panels open up, so that's good. The panels open up, so it's not just kind of sticking through a plane. It's actually functional, you know what I mean? They always do a good job with rivets and textures and stuff, so no surprise here, but still good. Okay. I love the realism and the way that the displays come to life. It's not just all at once. Look at this. Spacious. It's weird to see such a spacious cabin or cockpit. Huh. With the jump seat, bags, 2 jump seaters here, EFBs. Look good. Looks good. I wonder if there's going to be any click spots back here to open up anything. But looks good. I see. Is there anything too crazy? Nope. Okay, here we go. We're getting to the good stuff. Let's look at their first class. Now, obviously the modeling and everything looks great. I'm curious, will these screens do anything? Because I know this has kind of been teased that, because even the PMDG 737 has it, where it has a little IFE, welcome to PMDG IFE. So I wonder if eventually there'll be anything like the screens could do besides just having a page like this. So that'll be interesting to see. And you could tell that they're putting a lot more detail into the cabin, because if you look, like obviously these business class or first class seats look really good, right? They look really good. The windows look really good. But something that I only noticed a few developers do, if you look up here, the no smoking sign is on, but the seatbelt sign is off. You see that? The seatbelt sign is off. So you could tell they put effort into the cabin because of that, because the seatbelt sign is off, and it actually shows that it's off in the cabin. Because I think for the PMDG, and we could test it when we go back to the plane, even if the seatbelt sign's off in the cabin, it'll still say on. So you could tell that they put a lot of effort into making the cabin more realistic by just a little thing like that, where it says seatbelt sign is off when it's actually off. I know Phoenix did that. I know even the Embraer 175 has that, where this mimics exactly what the cockpit switches are, which is really cool.
Cockpit.
I love it. I love it. Look at these textures. I love the dirt right here. All the dirt right here. All that. I love how even in the PMDG house livery, they're not making it a clean jet, because the 777 has been out for a while in real life. So it's not exactly a clean jet. It's not exactly brand new out of the factory. It's an old jet. So I'm glad they're adding some wear and tear to it. And I think they said at the PMDG, or the 777 that they have to model after is a 13-year-old 777. So they definitely added that wear and tear. You can tell.
Go ahead.
And that just further enhances it right there. All the dirt right here. Awesome work on the textures. And as you can see, the fuel panel actually opens, which is cool. Which I know the 737 has that too.
We've been cleared for push and start down to the right.
Copy that, we're gonna push.
So, obviously in the background, they have the pushback sequence going on. Like I said, I already knew the pushback sequence is already in the PMDG, even the 737 has it. But in the beginning of the video, when it was refueling, I wonder if that's going to be a thing now, which would be cool too. And I wonder if that's also part of the automated ground services. As you can see, this kind of proves my theory. So now the seatbelt sign is on, so you can tell that the seatbelt signs actually work, and they're not just textures, which is really cool. And again, have the same welcome screen as we saw in the first class or business class, whatever it was in the beginning. So I wonder if eventually they're going to make that into something. Even if it's like an in-flight map, obviously you can't watch TV on it. I mean, I'm not expecting that to happen, but who knows? Maybe it has something.
Tail to the right. Pressure release, please.
Wow. Like even the detail on the service comm right here, that's really cool. The detail they have on this nose wheel and the tires and everything. Again, all the wiring, all the hydraulics and stuff look really good. Again, nice dirty wing. I love that they showed the modeling of this feature because I believe it's only on the 777-300 that has this. But the rear wheel turns to help the turning radius because it's so long that the rear wheel turns slightly, as you can see here, to help it have a better turning radius. Obviously, you can kind of hear the sounds in the background of the engine. Obviously the engine sounds were complete, otherwise I'm sure they would have muted the music a little bit just so you could hear it. So you kind of heard a little bit of the sound. I wish that the sound was done so we could actually hear the sound better, but from the little bit that you heard in the background, it sounds really good. Oh my gosh, the wing flex.
Positive rate of climb.
They're so good. I haven't seen much of the Flight Factor 777. But I'm telling you right now, there's no way the Flight Factor 777 can come to anything close to this, especially in X-Plane 12. I don't think X-Plane has the capabilities to make an airplane